guess it's back to school. Hello everyone, I want to welcome back the grade 10s, 11s, and 12s to Princess Margaret and the school year of 2020-2021. And especially to the grade 9s who are new to our school, we want to welcome you here, and you're now a part of being a Mustang. I guarantee this will be a school year that you will never ever forget. My goal and the whole goal of our staff is to make the memories actually out of all the great things we're doing here at the school, because it will be an incredible school year. In recognition of the place we call home, we'd like to begin the 2020-2021 academic year with a blessing from Rose Caldwell.
By Haskell I squeezed Ilkambita, I sama squeezed Rose Caldwell, Kentel Skatloniut kicken cool, Nachom Sin Pinkton kicken mut utkulum, Limlimt Chichmala Kuchiap, Kul Isuch Mamayam. Good morning, everybody. My name is Rose Caldwell. I'm the Okanagan Language and Culture Instructor for School District 67. And I'm here to welcome you all back for a new school year. And I'll do the Okanagan blessing with you. And I want you all to have a really good, safe year and learn as much as you can. Lim lim. Okay, we'll start with the Okanagan blessing. Golan shootin, go beauty huil, me weeken each hui, go ultis beus up and at schalchalt, me hast each hui, go which each bachbacht, me lutix and clipped, go which each gutschquatched, me ni I can hit meest, it'll yayat, it'll gust, hast each gate. Creator, light up the road so I can see my way. Fix my mind now today so where I go may be good. Give me wisdom so that I don't forget. Give me strength so I can defend myself from all bad things. It's good that it's this way. Lim lim.
Hi, I'm Miss Butler. I'm the new Vice Principal here at Princess Margaret Secondary School. I'd like to welcome you back to our new school year. We're excited to introduce some new safety measures to keep all of us healthy and safe. So come along, let me show you some of our plans. Hand sanitizers throughout the school. You will find these in the office, at the vending machines. There will be hand sanitizers in every classroom and spray bottles for you to spray down your desk. And as you can see, there are even spray stations in the hallways. You'll also find hand washing signs in the bathrooms and throughout the building as well. Social distancing signs throughout the building. Please keep your 2-meter distance. And you will notice that we have protective screens at the office to keep our secretaries safe. And follow your directional arrows in the hallways. Keep everybody safe. No zigzagging in and out of traffic. And we also have floor markings to regulate lineups in the office area as well as the cafeteria. As well, the washroom doors will remain open so that we are limiting touch points. And don't forget masks. There will be masks everywhere, in the hallways, in the bus loop, on the bus. In the morning when you walk in the school, wear your mask. In a lineup, wherever you can't social distance, wear your mask.
In a world where everything seems to be so unpredictable, the theme of this year is the more things change, the more we stay the same. We've always been a very close-knit family here at Princess Margaret, and that's not going to be any different. We want this year to be a great learning experience for you. As an IB World School, we are dedicated to instilling the ideals of the learner profiles in each of our students. Most importantly, caring. It's very important we're kind to each other on a day-to-day basis. Good communication is vital because we learned in the spring that to be on top of all the information that's coming to us, to be in touch with our teachers all the time is super important. Also to be an inquirer. This is unlike any other year, and to really investigate all that's coming in the information to you is super important as well. Of course, school is about knowledge, and to be knowledgeable about everything that you're studying in the different quarters that you're taking throughout the year is a vital part of your educational experience this year. My favorite is to be open-minded, to keep your mind open to all the possibilities that even in trying times are still available to you. And if you do that, you will find things that you've never really ever considered may happen or come into your life. It's so important also to be reflective. There's lots of things that you'll want to take in, to evaluate, and then move forward with maybe some different thinking that you've ever had before. The idea of being principled, not a principal, but to be principled is really what we are asking of all of our students this year, to follow guidelines, to make sure that we're doing everything we can to bring our country and ourselves back to a place we more closely recognize. To also making sure that we're thinkers. As thinkers, it's important for us to process all the information that's coming to us and make sure that we can actually apply all that we think about. Striking a balance in your life right now is going to be really challenging, but I encourage you to meditate, go for walks, do whatever it is that you do that you can remain at an equilibrium and feel centered in yourself. What the last one I think is so great is, and at a time like this, is to take risks, to be a risk taker and to try new things and to involve yourselves in ideas and concepts you've never even considered before. And I don't mean risk like taking risky behaviors, but just taking the educational opportunity in a way that you've never done before. The look of your day-to-day life in the classroom is probably going to look pretty different this year with not many people around you. And at times it may feel pretty restrictive, like you're in middle school or even where it's elementary school again. But I want you to know it's not personal, it's not something anyone in particular has done to make it have to be like this. But I do honestly believe this is an opportunity to show the best of yourself and to demonstrate that you have the abilities to take in and to process whatever life is going to throw at you this year. Sometimes in the vastness of an experience, you can feel very alone and therefore pretty vulnerable. But I'm telling you that there can be a lot of strength in that vulnerability if you allow it to happen. I do believe that everything does happen for a reason, but my take on a reason is maybe a little bit different. I don't think it's some sort of cosmic element. I do believe that the reason we go through things is so that we learn things about ourselves and better prepare ourselves to face whatever that next challenge is. So as you're going through this school year where some experiences are challenging like this one, reflect on them, because in that reflection you will find the meaning, and I guarantee you it's there within you. As a principal of the school, safety and keeping you safe is my top priority, and it's the thing that I value most in all of the roles and responsibilities that I have. This year we had a wildfire, and I think that's a good metaphor for what we experienced when we had to leave school in spring. We, like them who were in the throes of the fire, had to evacuate. I myself had to evacuate my house, and there was a point where the danger was being held, and that's what we did in the spring. And then we were, like I was when I could return to my house where I was still on alert, meaning that things could change and I had to be ready to maybe make an escape from my house once again. And so I want us to all work together so that we can have the order lifted and return to a life without evacuations, without alerts, and without bans. Pride is in the air is a big part of our school. Accountability, integrity, and respect. Why I'm so proud of this school is because we value air. We need to hold each other accountable for making good decisions around following the guidelines that have been put in place to keep all of us safe. We need to value the integrity of the systems that have been put in place to keep you safe. we need to respect those systems so that, once again, we can return to a better way of life that's free of all the interruptions, because we want to return to the community that we have strived so hard to build. Like Mr. Gibson Art Room, school is meant to be fun, and we still plan to have a lot of great fun activities for you to make sure you have a wonderful experience. Leadership for grade 11 and 12s will be running, and they're going to try to have as many activities as they can for you and for your classmates. We're doing the house system so that groups can still be together, honor the cohort, but also have things tailored for you and the people that are in the same group as you. I'm an optimist, and I believe that you have to embrace the sense of optimism not only for yourself but for your future, because change will happen, and this too shall pass, and we will return to a different life once all of this is over. But what we will gain is that we are always and will be Mustangs, and we will grow and prosper because we've had this experience and shared it together.
So for all counselling appointments, please email the correct Alpha counsellor. For anyone with the last names A to K would be Miss Hess, and for anyone with last names L to Z would be Mr. Wingham, and they will email you back a time to meet. And please also indicate whether it's an academic concern or another concern.
Once you hear back from your counselor, they will give you a time and an appointment that is appropriate that you can come down to the common area where the counselor will meet you, and please ensure that your teacher has been notified as well. The counselors will include the teachers in the email if they have the teacher's name.
For academic concerns, we'll meet in the open area of the counselling room.
For anything else like social emotional, we'll meet with you as per our appointments in our office, and we will have masks on.
And also please remember,
please put on your masks when you're in the hallway and common area and in our offices. Thank you.
Hello everybody, welcome. I'm Lana.
And I'm Erica.
We're the Indigenous support workers at Princess Margaret, and we're just looking so forward to getting back to seeing everybody, and don't hesitate to contact us. We're here for you.
Yes, and I as well. I am super excited to see everyone, those new faces and those that I already met last year. So yeah, we're gonna have a great year, guys, so don't hesitate to come down and say hi or send us an email so we can get to know you all again.
Our role at Princess Margaret is advocacy. We're here to assist in any way. We provide some cultural experiences, academic help.
Yeah.
And we'll work with you and the teachers.
If I was to look back at my grade 9 self and give myself some advice, I'd probably encourage myself to join as many activities as possible. I know in the past I was really shy, and looking back at my grade 12 year, I know that that was my best year in high school. It really was. I really worked on building community and building those connections with my teachers and my classmates, which is so important.
If my grade 9 self some advice, I definitely tell myself to stay true to myself and pursue what I love and what I'm passionate about, because when you do that, so many different opportunities open up, and you find yourself doing what you love, and you find yourself putting in more effort, and you're just enjoying life a lot more. And I find at Maggie, when you just in general, when you put in the effort and pursue what you love, people will follow you, and you'll become a leader. You stand out, and you motivate others and inspire others, and this is such an inspiring place.
Maggie is different from other schools because all the staff really work so hard to build those relationships with all our students, and they're always just so creative and finding so many different ways to make school engaging and making it a really good community for everyone.
That's the nice thing I found about Maggie, is you always have those supports with you for you, and when you find your passions and what you love, those teachers that help you in those subjects, and your friends that you make in those places, well, really, I feel like they'll be for you. They'll be there for you when you need, and just really, I don't know, just really show you the support you need. That's why I love Maggie. Maggie's just an awesome place.
For this uncertain year, I'd probably say it's so important to be flexible. I know towards the end of my grade 12 year, everything was really up in the air and we had no idea what my grad year was going to look like, but it all turned out okay, and just to have faith in your teachers and your classmates and really make the best of each and every day of your grade 12 year.
Yeah, just stay true to yourself and pursue your passions, and be kind and compassionate to everyone around you.
I would say it's so important to really move past those high school groups and cliques and just really get to know the person in your classes, especially for you guys this year. Get to know the person to your left and to right, your teachers, and this year it will be amazing if you guys make it amazing and you look for all the positives in the day.
I personally found my passion here at Maggie, and I'm going to keep it for the rest of my life. And yeah, then your passion is definitely waiting here if you haven't found it already.
Hello, grad class of 2021. Congrats, you finally made it to your last year. And I'm sure lots of you have concerns about how this year will play out. But I want to promise you that this year will be okay. The school board and Maggie and all the staff at Maggie, they put in so much work to give us one of the best grad years we could have possibly had considering the circumstances. This year will go so fast, so cherish everything you get to do. Alrighty, have a good year. Congrats!
Here at Princess Margaret Secondary, we are musicians, we are athletes, we are scientists, we are performers, we are inquirers, we are creators. We are also kind. We are also caring. We are open-minded. We are risk-takers. We are community servants. We are principled. We come to school every day to create the next generation of leaders, innovators, and decent human beings. At Princess Margaret, we don't just teach you the skills you need, we help build the next generation of world-class students. This year, find the pride in yourself and imagine what we can do together. At Princess Margaret Secondary, pride is in the air.
And students at Princess Margaret, I'm going to leave you with a final thought. Be kind, be compassionate, and always show grace. Have a great school year.